Actually, I should back up. I shouldn't say Facebook. Facebook is a bad example. A lot of people mention Facebook, and I actually get angry at them for mentioning it because they're like, talk about it's a productivity issue. Like, oh, you're just on Facebook all day long, and so therefore you're not doing work. I'm not saying that. So forget I ever said Facebook, because sure, that's an issue, but that's like more of an HR issue. The real issue is like the security and the users doing whatever they want, and with your data, they're taking with them. That's the real issue. So there's these pissant kids, and then the combination is these pissant adults are doing the same thing now. So my mother just turned 60 years old a few months ago. She only used a computer for the first time in 1998. And I remember showing her, she likes Peter and Gordon. You know this band from the 60s? They're a British band. But so when she wanted to go and look at, like, is there anything with Peter and Gordon on the internet she wanted to know? And I showed her like the mouse. She was literally like pushing the mouse with one finger, then too far, and like pushing it back, pushing it, and then like to click. She was like using the same finger to click. So of course clicking would like move it a little bit as it clicked, and she'd click off somewhere else. And then, so that was her in 1998, right? Now, she also has a proxy at work. And so she can use eBay because she buys Peter Gordon shit all day. And so, I don't know how that got set up, by the way. It's irrelevant though, The point is, so even though she's not even in this echo generation, she's doing that. And she just got a new laptop, 2 words. She emailed me the other day. She's got Gmail now. I mean, it's, and so everyone kind of gets into this stuff. So this is kind of why we sort of got to where we are. The risks, this probably goes without saying, right? I mean, like, one of the risks, so there's not as prevalent, but I think it's big, is it's like with making good hires. If you say, here is your laptop, it's a Dell, it's gray, and it's got Windows XP on it, and you can't do anything, and here's your phone, it's a BlackBerry, it has a keyboard, and it has email, and you can't do anything else to it, and you have to like punch in the password every time I go to sleep for more than 10 seconds. They're gonna use their life. They're gonna people aren't gonna work there. It's so crazy. Look, do some look at blogs, Twitters. Man, you offer employees a Mac. Argue what you want, whether the Mac laptop is worth it, and if the extra price is justified. Look, if for 500 quid you can get people working there who think it's badass, and they're calling their friends to work there too because they give them a Mac and an iPhone. If that costs me, £1,000 every 3 years in capital expenses, that may be worth it. There's a company, Cement Australia. They are doing this for the employee attraction. Like they go to recruiting fairs at universities, and like if you work here, you get a Mac and you get an iPhone. And the guy, their CIO says, look, we're a cement company, right? So this is like not concrete where they mix it. This is like they make the dust, right? He says our whole company is we take big rocks and we turn them into small rocks. We put it in bags and sell it. Not too sexy. And you try and get someone out of university who's going to work there. By the way, Australia's big and vast, and the rocks are in the middle. So, they're like, if we can do that, and they have a measured approach that shows like, yes, we give them a Mac, and we're using Fusion. They don't even, it's no different. They're using Fusion. Not even like a real desktop virtualization thing. Fusion for locked down XP images, which by the way, they can lock down those images because the users can do whatever they want, like on the Mac outside of it. So the domain join lockdown, that's all what they let into the network. iPhones, they can make them so they secure it. If you give them an iPhone, you give them a Mac, it's not bad. And now granted, this recession maybe tilts its favors back towards us as IT professionals because like the pissant kids can't be like, F you, I'm not working here if I don't get a Mac. You're like, all right, go find another job, good luck. But as we recover out of this, these are things we'll have to think about.